Uh-huh.
And that was something that she used a lot of. So we kind of talk a little bit about reverse dieting and how that looks for her and how it looked for me. So we kind of talk about reverse dieting a little bit too,
Okay.
because that's what I did whenever I was reached my goal. I did reverse dieting.
Okay. Okay. Now, explain to me, what is reverse dieting? I don't think I've ever heard that.
So when by the time I reached my goal, I was eating, we're just going to say 1,400 calories. It was around 1,400 calories, and
Mm.
so I was 168.
Uh,
And so I was like, okay, well, I want to add calories back very slowly, and until I reach, until I no longer lose weight, because that's what I'd heard that you should do whenever you reach your goal. And
right.
so I was at 1,400 calories. So then I added like about 100 calories back. And so, like, we'll just say an ounce of meat to my lunch and an ounce of meat to my supper. I added that back. Or,
Okay.
so whatever it did, whatever I added up to 1,500 calories. So I did that for a couple weeks. And then, and I still lost a little bit. So then I'm like, all right, well, let's go to 1,600. And I did that for a couple weeks and I still went down a little bit. And then 16 or so you slowly add your calories back, and
Okay.
until your scale basically plateaus. It doesn't go down, it doesn't go up. So that's why, for me, why I'm trying to focus on getting back to 158, because when I was done with reverse dieting, that's
Hmm.
where I was at, was 158. 168 was my actual goal, because at 168 I was no longer considered obese.
Okay.
um, but I thought, I'll be in the overweight category. My coworker, who's 5 foot tall,
Hmm.
she's like muscles, very muscular, and
Uh-huh.
she's considered overweight because it's muscles. And so, the BMI, it is what it is. And so I
Right.
thought, well, if I'm in her category, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I reached my goal, was just to no longer be in the obese category.
Right.
But then reverse dieting is just adding a little bit of food back, a set amount of food back each week or 2 weeks until you plateau.